Hey friends, it's John Klein III, and this is episode 47 of Shadow and Flame with Magic, the podcast. And today we're going to review Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. Let's get to it. And once again, thank you to Francisco for creating the theme song for the podcast. We appreciate him and the music. And today, on a historic 8th appearance on the show, we have Walker D. Worrell himself. Walker D.
Yay!
So we saw the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem on Sunday. It's now Monday. How you feeling about the movie?
Good. I tried the pizza of it after my dad said it's a turtle soup. I guess you guys can watch it, see it.
That's right. I guess I could post it as the review for this episode too on Twitter.
Makes sense.
Or x.com. I just like calling it Twitter. Anyways, so without spoilers, did you like the movie? Love the movie? You were okay with the movie?
I rated it. Also okay. It was in the middle. Only in the middle.
Oh, okay. See, I really dug the movie. Well, I guess we can talk about it. Okay, so now we're going to get into heavy spoilers. How you say it?
Yeah, heavy spoilers.
Okay, so what was the part you didn't like of the movie the most?
Splinter and a person real kissing. No one's a real Splinter. He should not even have a wife. The Ninja Turtles should never have a mom.
Oh, dang. You saying that reminds me of the Alvin and the Chipmunks cartoon where they went to see their mom and she lived in a tree and the boys loved her immediately but were like, we can't be tree people. And Dave was making peace of how they were never going to come back to him. But yes, Splinter gets himself a love interest. Well, I think it's okay, but his love interest is a cockroach lady. And at the end of the movie, because Walker likes to jump to the end of the movies, they kiss like immediately, and it is weird because I guess maybe there was a half second of like, well, how does that work? They're just gonna hold hands, but they're like, nope, we're gonna kiss. And with his mouse-like, well, I guess rat-like nozzle and her cockroachness, it was a weird-looking kiss. What do you thought of the Splinter design?
Good. Also, I think you guys should watch it. And I was gonna say a toy though. It's a little bit of Mutant Mayhem. Or is that the theme?
The subtitle?
Yeah.
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 Okay. So I'm trying to think of my least favorite part. I don't think I really had one. I mean, I echo Walker's opinion that it was a little weird of a kiss. But let's start at the beginning of the movie now. We talked about, and Walker pretty much walking back to the car pretty much just only wanted to talk about that gross kiss. So I was like, all right. So what do you thought of the design of the animation style of the movie?
Great. Good. Great.
I mean, I got a real Across the Spider-Verse vibe from it. But at the same time, and maybe it gave me that opinion because of how unique it is. But
I was also saying that too online about it looks like the Spider-Verse movie.
Oh, nice. Well, great minds think alike. But at the same time, after like the third or fourth scene, I was like, no, this is like its own thing. But I think it's such a unique design and a first-time turtle design that it was Mutant Mayhem to me. Oh, before the movie started, Seth Rogen did a live action, like himself presenting the movie and thanking everyone for making it possible that he could produce this movie. So I thought that was an interesting choice.
And guess what? He played a Rocksteady. Wait, was that Wait, did he play Bob?
He was Bebop. Do you want to take a guess who was Rocksteady?
John Cena. WWE. John Cena. Yeah, cool. John Cena. It's in the movie. Played Rocksteady. Yay.
And then Jackie Chan was Splinter. I still think, for my money, the 2013 Splinter is probably the best designed Splinter. Like 2003 Splinter is not bad, and of course 87 Splinter's classic. But I don't know, that 2013 Splinter, he pretty much. But I don't know. I'm a big mark for. I almost said narc. A big mark for the 2013 Turtles. Which Nickelodeon announced at Comic-Con that they bought all the rights to the 87 series, so that should be coming soon. So that's pretty cool.
Did you know the toys, the classic Ninja Turtle toys, was based off the 1987 TV series? And they had to make a show about those toys to even release it.
Did you see that Toys That Made Us episode?
Play Toys?
Oh, okay. Well, they're on Netflix. There's a show called The Toys That Made Us, and they took way too long to get to the Ninja Turtles. But they have a whole episode about that, too, about how the cartoon and the toys were going hand in hand. It was success.
Right. Huh.
And then I bought the 30th anniversary edition, and then going down to Yuma, Arizona to visit our family. Walker, Grandpa Klein was able to give Walker the turtle van, so that was pretty cool. And every so often on Amazon I see the turtle blimp for $50, and I'm just like, oh man, I sure want to buy it, but I keep resisting it. But I bought the 30 anniversary toys, which were just re-releases of the original 87 toys, and Walker's been playing the heck out of those, so it's been fun to revisit those toys.
Yep. I even added on of my dad's collection. He only probably has it, except I guess I made my new collection of it. Even got Splinter. So not Splinter yet.
Yeah, we don't have a Splinter. We don't have an April. We have the original Casey Jones, which is cool. But yeah, Amazon sold Shredder, Krang, Bebop, and Rocksteady for, what was it, like $40? I feel like it was worth it. A little not sponsored, but willing to be.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get back to the movie. So the Turtles are, I mean, like Leonardo and Michelangelo are pretty on model. Raphael they made bigger, which Rise did the same thing. And then Donatello continues being drawn to be very nerdy. So, which I don't know, it still strikes me as a lazy, like, design choice, but at the same time it makes sense. I should say, as a recording, that they have announced a sequel for the movie and Paramount Plus animated series, so it'd be pretty cool to see how that all works out. Yeah. I guess one issue with the movie I would say I had was that they're shipping Leonardo with April.
Yeah.
And I don't know, as a big 2013 fan, I don't know, I like my Donnie and April together, but this is a brand new April. She's in high school, as are the boys, and she's trying to be a school reporter, but what problem does she have in front of a camera?
Well, puking everywhere. And at the first scene she moved, which just pretend it was rainbows coming out. Yeah, that was also part of the story. It was rainbows coming out of her mouth. And yeah, almost everywhere, even on the camera, it was gross. So after that, on the next news, she did on the real news. And guess what? She ate her follow-up after that.
Oh, yeah.
After that, did it. So guess what? She pooped up again. And after that, she folded up on the ground. So not everywhere. Oh.
Okay, stop. So that's April O'Neil. Pretty great design. I like this April.
Yeah.
Splinter is very specious against humans. And then we get a origin story where he did try to take out the baby turtles, and people saw a giant rat-faced dude guy and freaked out. But those baby turtles were super cute.
Yes.
And so it's here. But he's okay with them coming up to the surface world so they can get groceries. It looks like they just straight up steal groceries, but I don't know. I don't know if this was a writing choice or not, but it looks like they steal the groceries as they come off the van. So maybe they do that because for insurance purposes, that they can say, the store can say they weren't delivered them, is the only thing I could think of why they chose that direction. This year they ate pizza, but I want to say there was nothing weird about the pizzas.
They're all from Pizza Hut, and guess what?
Oh, were they Pizza Hut pizzas? I didn't notice.
Because guess what? It was a Pizza Hut ad on YouTube. That means I guess Pizza Hut got sponsored with the movie.
Yeah.
That means it has to be pizza. I even saw a hat on the boxes. I bet you guys did when the pizza party happened.
And then, but Splinter does have this running gag of how he's afraid. Well, he's afraid of humans because they're going to, dissect them. And then also he's worried that they're going to milk them. And then it turns out the turtles do get captured. And
they get milk.
Yeah. So, he's justified. Oh, so the movie opens up with Baxter Stockman, who's black, which is awesome. Because that's how he was in the comics. And then also April is too. Or at least according to Laird and Eastman, the creators, they always meant for her to be not white. But, and there was references too. They went to Eastman High School. And at one point they went to Laird something, like Laird Groceries or something. So I was like, oh, hey, I recognize that immediately. And so, and so then Baxter gets taken over by TGCRI or TCRI, but I want to say it's C for Cosmic. And there's a lady who's supposed to be like the Amanda Waller. And I would say, I don't know if they will be teased in the TV show or the movie, but I kept expecting them to pull back on her and show like she had a Ultron in her belly, but they did not do that.
She could be Kane because she has the glasses, and yeah, she could be Kane.
Yeah.
Also, guess what? Everyone also thinks she could be Kane.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be the obvious choice. But Baxter created a Superfly, voiced by Ice Cube, and he's the main villain. And then which I will also assume means at the end of the movie we see the Fly in his original form, and I can only imagine maybe he would touch Baxter and we get Fly Baxter, as all Baxters must return to a fly at one point, or a robot.
And guess what? It's an end credit scene.
Oh.
And the end credit scene has her talking, and after they have targets on the turtles at prom, and guess what? She says, sweater. Sweater was in the movie. In the end credit scene, said the end credit scene was a few minutes of the movie. They showed us at it in the movie. So it makes sense they would do it at the post credit scene. So the post credit scene is just adding more in the movie.
No, he was teased at the end of the 2007 movie too. Which I always say the 2007 movie, as much as I like it, does suffer from not having a sequel to it. And, because it's like Die Hard 5, not to open this can of worms, but like Die Hard 5's a okay movie, but as the last Die Hard movie, it sort of stinks in that regard. But, like if we had 6 movies and it's like, yeah, you can have 2 lousy ones, why not? But when it's the final one, it's like, well, we want to end it on a higher note. But unfortunately, we didn't get that chance before Bruce Willis's diagnosis. Oh, yeah. So then Baxter had these other mutants. He had a Toad, a lizard, Mondo Gecko, voiced by Paul Rudd, who they were introducing, which I was like, well, that's cute. A cockroach person, wingnut, leatherhead, alligator.
Yeah.
And I feel like there was always two more people. I was like, oh, who's this? And then Superfly is the main villain in the movie. The turtles are trying to fight them because, like all teenagers, they want to live a normal life. And so they're thinking if they protect the world, maybe the world will be kinder to them, which is what April's idea is too.
Yep.
And then somehow the turtles get captured by the government, and then they start getting milked. And then and they never call them the mute animals, but that would have been fun. But then they get rescued, and then we get all these mutants mayhem together as they fight Superfly. And then Superfly gets hit with another dose of ooze.
Yeah, like they were all fighting, and after that, every single bad guys fought it. Oh, well, he was using us. He was doing something evil. After that, they just decided to help them. After that, Superfly made a whole entire thing about, help me, because all the Superfly say, Superfly says, help me, Ratatouille. After that, we hate humans. That means help me. After that, he said, Ratatouille. After that, Splinter helped, because he doesn't like the name Ratatouille.
Yeah. Splinter does not want to be covered. But yes, and then Superfly repeats what Splinter's been saying about humans, and then Splinter realizes, oh wait, that does sound horrible when someone else says it. And then that's when he realizes maybe he needs to give humans another chance. And then Superfly gets hit with ooze. He becomes super mutated.
Fly.
And then he takes on the abilities of a whale, horses. Oh, yeah. So he gets hit with ooze. He falls in the water. Then he falls into a zoo. Oh, no, he becomes giant. Falls into a zoo and becomes even gianter. And then, so then all the mutants have to come and chase him as he's destroying the city. Which is, pretty much fight. But it looked pretty great. And there was a moment right when they were about to fight him in that giant form where I was like, this feels like a proper movie. Like, this, has high stakes. And we've come a long way from the beginning of the movie to where it was there. And then they keep shooting him with this cure. And every time they hit him, it takes off of one of the animals. So, they hit his calf, and then it turns out a horse falls off. And so what they want to do is take away the whale, because then he won't be so gigantic. And then they do that, which there was a moment where I was like, oh, so it's all the mutants and none of the turtle action? And then they finally, and as soon as I had that thought, they pretty much got all the turtles involved. And the turtles saved the day. And all the mutants that looked like moved into their sewer location, or maybe they all just live in the sewers. And so I don't know if they're going to make a story reasons where Bebop and Rocksteady go to Shredder for whatever reason, but and also there's no reason why they have to do it, but it'd be weird if they didn't do that.
Guess who's the strongest? Rocksteady's the strongest is one. He can beat the Ninja Turtles. You know who can also beat the Ninja Turtles?
Who?
Cena.
Oh, yeah, if they can see him. I meant to keep talking and make that joke not die immediately, but it did. So then the turtles are beloved, and the movie ends with them going to school with April, who's now considered a hero herself.
Yep. So guess what was on her? You remember the news thing I said? Well, on the theme, it said April poop, and after that, Ralph said I didn't want to be Puko. After that, they rented at the Walker. I don't know which Ninja Turtle said. Who said that?
It was probably Leo.
Leo said, "Nice, I'm not Puko." Said it was actually April. Did you see he had a crush? He had a crush on him, and after bam.
Oh yeah, they go to prom.
They go to
But then April makes a big point and be like, yeah, we're just here as friends, right? And of course Leo's a little devastated, but he recoups and goes like, yeah. So there's that. But yeah, I like the movie a lot. Talking about it now, I'm like, yeah, I don't remember any hoes, but probably watch it again and be like, oh shoot, I forgot to talk about this and this and this, which always seems to happen in these episodes. Yeah. So this I'm gonna spring this on you. So I don't know if you want to get your fingers ready, but there's the first Ninja Turtle movie, Secret of the Ooze 2, movie 3, time travel. Have you seen 2 and 3, or just the first movie?
Oh, the first movie.
Oof. Okay, then it might be a little faster for you. And then after that was the 2007 movie, which, have you seen that one? All right. Shoot, I thought we showed you more these movies. Like the X-Men movie. Well, I'm always talking. One of my sad things I'm always trying to correct is that I'm not doing a good job of making Walker an X-Men fan. Though he's familiar with the characters and everything.
So better as a Ninja Turtle fan.
Yes. But my other love of my life is the Ninja Turtles, along with Walker's mother, of course. Is the Ninja Turtles.
What about me?
And you, of course. So there's the 2007 movie, Rise of the Ninja Turtle movie, which you saw on Netflix that one time. That's how many times I saw it too. Batman and the Ninja Turtles 6. I think we can count that as a movie. Mm-hmm. And then Mutant Mayhem. 7 Ninja Turtle movies? Which one would you say is your, like, how would you rank them? What's your favorite Ninja Turtle movie?
Wait, you forgot about the Ninja Turtles Out of the Saddle in the first...
Oh, shoot! I did forget that. Okay. So that was 7. So then there's the Michael Bay first movie. And then, yeah, Out of the Shadows, 9. Oh, man, we're close to 10 Ninja Turtle movies. That's pretty impressive. And once again, we did not get Turtles in Space, the one part of the franchise we have not done in a movie. Like, we've done Ninjas, we've done...
Pirates.
Where we've done time travel, but space still beyond us.
Wait a minute. In the reference of the new Ninja Turtle movie, they said the Ninja Turtles out of saddle. You remember?
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
And that was the Easter egg of that.
Oh! Well, we can do 10. We can do Turtles Forever. Like that was tried to be a movie.
Yeah.
So that's 10 movies. So you've seen half the movies. So you've seen movie 1. You've seen the 2 live action movies. You've seen Batman vs. Turtles. It's just Batman and Turtles. You've seen Rise. And you've seen 6 of the 10.
Yeah.
How would you rank them? What's your favorite movie?
No, probably the Ninja Turtles Mayhem.
Nice. Right up there at number 1, huh?
Yeah. After that, the live action ones.
Wait, the very first one or the newer ones?
The new ones.
Do you think the first one's better or the Out of the Shadows?
The second one.
Yeah, because it has Rocksteady and Bebop. My man.
Yep. So not John Cena.
No.
That's why I give it to 101. John Cena's in it.
Okay. I forget you're a big John Cena fan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we get Mutant Mayhem, Out of the Shadows, the first Michael Bay movie, and then which one? Is it Batman, Rise, or the 91 movie?
Well, you just have to go with the first live action movie ever of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
For superiors.
And then Batman, then Rise?
Yeah.
See, I thought the Batman one would rank higher for you. Oh, and Turtles Forever, which I think we started, but I don't think we finished for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I did all that stalling so I can think of how I'll play some. I want to say the 1990 movie, number 1 for me. And then it would have to be... I want to say Batman, maybe? Turtles Forever. Just because of the fun multiverse of it all. I'd probably go... Secret of the Ooze, movie 3, Michael Bay 1. No, I guess I go Michael Bay, Out of the Shadows, and then his first movie. I'm not comfortable saying... the 2007 movie. Oh, man, I should have wrote this down. I want to go Rise, or 2007 movie after...
So you guys say the movie that we're trying to podcast right here?
Right. Well, Mutant Mayhem... Okay, here we go. Ready? 1990, Turtles Forever, Batman, 2007, Mutant Mayhem. I would say that's my top 5. Secret of the Ooze, movie 3, which is a Turtle Soup reference. Out of the Shadows. Let's do Rise of the Ninja Turtles and then the very first Michael Bay movie. 10 for 10. I did it. I feel like that's not too bad.
You choose the first live action movie is your first. Well, that is the one that has all the weapons. So I see why that's up on you.
Yeah. And then the second one has Batman, so that's pretty awesome. The third one has all the Ninja Turtles, every single one. I mean, we should try to watch it. It's on YouTube, so it's out there for everyone to enjoy. Yeah, we gotta show you more movies. I could have sworn you've seen all 4 original movies. Maybe you just don't remember them.
Probably.
When Walker was younger, it was harder, to watch a full movie of us. But he's done a lot better these days.
Yeah.
So... Let's see here. Anything else you want to say about the movie?
No.
Okay. Great content.
Tattoo. Sounds like a frog.
No, okay, please stop. Okay, everyone. Well, thanks so much for listening. Thank you, Walker D, for joining me. You want to promote anything?
Not really.
What about your new series you're launching on Walker D World on YouTube?
Oh, yeah. The Mario Show. And we still haven't talked about the Mario movie yet and give it...
Well, I think that was before we started the podcast, wasn't it? Or did it come out during the podcast and we didn't talk about it? What thoughts do you have about the Mario movie real fast?
It was amazing. And it was cool.
Not enough Luigi for me. But maybe they'll balance it more with the sequel?
Yeah.
I still can't believe they didn't do a end credit sequence for Mario where they're like a voice off screen is like, Mario, you saved the world. Next, you have to save the galaxy. Right, let's give the world Rosalina content. Am I right, everyone?
Yes. Yeah, it would be cool.
So go to Walker D World on YouTube. Yeah, you can. If you're also on YouTube, give a subscribe to Old Dad's channel, Jackal SIII. That's also where you can find me on Twitter. And if you give the podcast a subscribe and 5-star rating, we really appreciate that. And a review wherever you find your podcast, we really appreciate it. And we'll talk at you next time. All right, everyone. Bye.
Bye.